Okay. Welcome, parents. This is our virtual back to school night. My name is Mike Seeley. Here's my email address and phone number. Email is always the best way to get a hold of me. I am your son or daughter's principles of business teacher this semester. So I was just going to run through a bit about me. Talk a little bit about our program and then what the course entails, and then I'll show you a little bit about Schoology, and that will basically be it. So usually when you're here, you're sitting in your son or daughter's seat, and they get to see the classroom, or you get to see the classroom. But this is kind of the best what we got right now. So a little bit about me. I graduated from UCCS down in Colorado Springs. Did my bachelor in information systems and a minor in finance and MBA in finance and tech management. After graduation, I was a database programmer for about 2 years, and just a bunch of life changes and everything. I wound up teaching. This is my 15th year teaching, 14th at Eaglecrest. It's actually my fourth year, starting my fourth year through the Colorado Community College online system. And I teach Introduction to Programming right now, which is in Python, and then CSC 240 is Java programming. The courses I teach at Eaglecrest, there are a lot: Principles of Business, Computer Applications, Personal Finance, Web Design, Introduction to Programming, AP Computer Science A, and AP Computer Science Principles. Let's see here. I got a picture of my family. I'm usually the one taking the picture, so I'm never in them. So I just put one up of me, but that's my wife, Willow, my oldest son, Ryder. He'll be 7 in October, and my youngest son, Koa, who just turned 3. And then again, there's a picture of me. I got my Get Rich or Die Mining crypto shirt on. So, your kids will probably hear about cryptocurrencies from me. Our business course pathway. For a department, basically, the business courses are all listed here. The only one that has a prereq is Accounting 2. Accounting 2, you need to have Accounting 1 first. Accounting 1 and 2 are both year-long programs. Business Law, Personal Finance, and Principles of Business are all semester-long courses. Then we got our marketing classes. All those are year-long classes, and they're marketing 2 and 3. They are prereq, so you have to have marketing 1 first, and for marketing 3, you have to have marketing 2, and so forth. The programming or computer classes, I got computer applications. I don't know where web design is on here. Typically for programming, you do Intro to Programming, then AP Computer Science Principles, and then AP Computer Science. So that's a little bit about our department. Schoology, I'm really going to try this year to get everything on. I'm typically do everything in class, but this year is just kind of a mess. So I'm getting everything ready to go for Schoology. So that Schoology is going to be big with everything that your son or daughter is working on. So Business Principles, semester-long class. If you sign up for it, your son or daughter could be eligible to join the co-curricular club called FBLA. FBLA is Future Business Leaders of America. Most people haven't heard of it, but most people have heard of DECA. It's like DECA, only DECA is marketing, FBLA is business. There's basically probably like 50 different events your son or daughter could sign up for, and they compete against kids from other schools. Last year I had my first place state champion in coding and programming, so it's pretty cool. So it's $30 to join, and we just tell every kid, try to get involved in high school, so you're involved and connected to something or some group of kids. So let's see here. Chapter 1, we got economic decisions and systems, so things like, concepts, opportunity costs, resources, market versus command economies, supply and demand, and prices. Chapter 2, economic activities, and you can kind of read through these. I'll show you Schoology in a second, but business in the global economy, social responsibilities of business and government, types of business organizations, and just things off topic that we'll talk about. things like I definitely do a bit of like career portfolio, resume writing. At least I did that in the past. We'll see if I'll do that this year. Talk about money, financial systems. Bubbles are probably good fun to talk about. Kids like learning about that stuff. Future trends. I talk about some cryptocurrency stuff in here. So, and I think that is it for the... these are all just slides of my different classes. If you got questions, shoot me an email. Obviously this is virtual, so there's not a time on it. And parent conferences, I assume they're going to be virtual October 8th. So, feel free to reach out to me. And but let's kind of look at this real quick. So, principles of business right here. So they're 4B. And I don't have these posted on your son or daughter's site yet. I'll start opening these up in the next couple days, going into next week. But I'll kind of run down what this kind of looks like. So, Chapter 1, Economic Decisions and Systems. So, in the past, what I would do, because I was in class, I would just throw up all the material online so that if your son or daughter missed class, they could go grab the assignment and work at it at home. What I've been finding is that this isn't the best way to do this, so I'm revamping everything, to give more instruction. So, like this chapter, these are the vocab that they're responsible for. These are the objectives of the lesson. And then right here, this is the order that everything should be completed in. So you complete the chapter 1-1, satisfying needs and wants, reading and notes. The deserted island worksheet, market research, human capital. So like you go into one of these lessons, activities, so human capital, you'd open up the video right here where Maria Bartiromo is talking to Michael Milken, and they're talking about the importance of education and building human capital. And then, in class, typically if we were in class, I'd like them to discuss what is human capital, why is it the most important form of capital, and why are you in school, and what is the most important thing you can do to ensure you have the future you desire. And hopefully the kids come to the fact that, you're in school to build your human capital so that you can have they can have the future that they desire. And hopefully they kind of think through some of these questions and we can talk about them in class. But a lot of this stuff they're going to have to do at home because I'm only going to see them one day a week for an hour and a half. So, I'm writing up all the instructions for each thing. Almost everything is, instructor complete the chapter 1-1 worksheet, upload the completed 1-1 worksheet. So they'll open it up, in Microsoft Word, and this is one of the last assignments for the chapter. So, they'll be able to use their notes and stuff and go through here and answer all these questions and fill this out. And then they can save it and turn it back into me. Whoops, that's got the answer sheet on it. I need to fix that. I'm going to write a note down. Anyway, that kind of stuff, I'm still working through all the kinks and stuff. So I'll get that all fixed. Anyway, like I said, my email me if you have any questions. We're all going to have to kind of work together this year to make sure that everything's a success and we get the kiddos to where they need to be. So I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day. Bye.